Congratulations on making it to nationals.
Thank you.
How does that feel?
I'm proud because last year I didn't make it, but I did for outdoor. I really, really, really wanted to make it to indoor nationals, and it might be a chance that this may be my last indoor. So it was really important for me to make it. I'm just proud of myself, and yeah, that's about it.
I also can relate to that. Like I'm proud of myself in a way because, all the hard work led up to it. And I think nationals was one of my goals coming into the season. And I'm just super excited to go out and execute for the team.
So you have some experience at nationals.
Yes, I do.
Any advice for someone going to there first?
I would say it's a different atmosphere from conference, from any track meet. I would say don't let it mess with your mind, because it messed with mine at outdoor nationals last year. Go there and trust your training, trust your coach, and do what you know how to do.
That's a good place.
Anything you're nervous about or just excited for the opportunity?
It's a little bit of both. I mean, I have some nerves, but I've learned how to control nerves in the past, and I think it'll help me in the meets. But I'm mostly excited to go against competition that's similar to mine, and it's just going to be a fun atmosphere. And I'm excited to see what the nationals experience is all about.
What do you each do to shift nerves into excitement? How do you control your body, control your mind? How do you do those things you just told? You said do these things, but how do you do them?
Well, I'm at nationals. I made it there, I qualified, so I know that I am more than qualified to be out there. That alone just calms me, knowing that I'm just as good as anybody else that's on that track. I listen to music, gospel, preferably, just to calm myself. I pray, because my faith is a big reason I'm here and I am where I am today. I put all my trust into God, so anything that I feel, any anxiety, or if I get scared, I pray, and it just calms me.
I also like to pray before my meets. It calms me down. One of the things that helps me the most is I like to prep, and that includes like my nutrition, stretching, making sure I feel good the day of the meet. That makes a big difference for me. But overall, I listen to music when I warm up, and once I feel good, then I'm in the zone, and that's when I'm ready to go.
What's it like to work with Coach Barry, and how has he made an impact on your development up until this point in reaching the peak at the right time here for nationals?
Well, I don't call him Coach Barry. I call him my Coach Trevor. Coach Trevor, he's a pleasure to work with. I'm more than happy to call Coach Trevor my coach, because he pushes me to be a better person, not just on the track, but in life. Anytime I have something going on, I always run to Coach Trevor. Coach Trevor is like my safe haven. He saw something in me that I didn't see in myself from freshman year. He just makes me, I don't know how to say it. He just pushes me to be better, always, no matter what. Yeah.
I really look up to Coach Trevor. He inspires me because he's obviously had a pretty impressive past experience with high jumping, and that's my main event. And that's something that I look up to him for, and he's very inspirational in terms of that. He also pushes me to be better, as Vantae said. He's just someone that I can truly look up to, and every knowledge that he gives to me, I can trust him and his word, and it helps me. And I've seen improvements already this year, so I know what he's doing is working, and that's what's important to me.
Record breaker, like crazy, like every time you touch the track. Talked about the coach's piece, the mental side. Physically, how are you continually getting your PRs and pushing yourself a little bit further each time and continually breaking your record?
I always tell myself that because I ran, let's say I ran 7.5, I don't allow that to get to my head at all. I always tell myself, now you can do better than that. And every time I go out on the track, I run as if it's my last race, no matter what. I take care of my body, I eat properly, I trust my coach, and I'm coachable. That's one of the most important things in track and field. I don't go out there thinking I know everything or there's nothing else for me to learn because I broke one record. Every time I come to practice, I expect to learn something new, and Coach Trevor teaches me something new. That's another reason why I admire Coach Trevor and his training and what he does for us in terms of training and writing workouts. Like, I just trust Coach Trevor, and I do as he says, and I don't miss practice. I come to practice. Yeah, that's how I break those records. And God.
God, Trevor, practice. Got it. You're one of 2 individuals, if my memory reminds me, to pop 7 feet or above in a meet. Trevor did it one time, just showing off to all the kids at an outdoor, just to humble them a little bit, prove everyone he still got it. But what's it like to put your name next to people who train Trevor in those kind of books?
I mean, it feels incredible. It's one of my goals to jump 7 feet this year, and I did it. And now I can't get too comfortable. I don't want to get complacent. So I set new goals every time to hopefully PR and just do better than I did last time. And kind of what Vantae was saying is I like to be a sponge, and I like to absorb all the knowledge that Trevor has to offer me. And that's what helps me reach those higher bars and those higher heights. And it allows me to, I PR'd twice this year. So hopefully that doesn't stop there, So
I hope not either. Finally, just a lot of people don't know a lot about Dragons track and field and the wonderful opportunities that happen here. We've seen many track athletes, field athletes go to nationals. We don't have the best facilities. We don't have the best training stuff. What makes this place special to you guys that has allowed you to be successful here?
I'd say everyone just thinks about being on Instagram, getting over 3,000 likes on a post, going to a big school with a big name, with big name coaches, but they don't think about how am I going to get treated when I go here. Me coming from a D1 school, I can say coming to MSUM I've got the best treatment I've ever got, ever. It's not about who's at the school or how good the facility is and how much training stuff we have to train with. It's really and truly about the coach, because if you don't have a good coach, you're not going to go anywhere, honestly, and that's just the sad truth. I stopped looking at other schools and what they had, and I just was grateful for what I have here. Not gonna lie, Coach Trevor he just is him. Coach is the GOAT. Literally, and he will forever be the GOAT, and nobody could ever take that away from him, and nobody could ever take me away from Coach Trevor.
I came from a small town, so everything that I have here is an upgrade from what I've had in the past, and it makes me very grateful for what we do have. And even if it's not the nicest facility ever, we're able to work through that. And I think it comes down to how hard you want to work, Like, if you don't have a proper facility for something, there's always something in replacement that you could do to train. And that's just my mindset coming into it. And I think I got a high jump pit, and that's all I need. So, and we got a great weight room, so everything works out just fine in the end for me.
It's a different experience entirely from get on a plane rather than a bus or a van. And how do you just stay focused on having fun, staying loose, and not be too hard on yourself, as you said, and just go out there and compete?
Well, for me, I like to simplify things. So instead of overcomplicating all the logistics behind the meet and how important it really is, I like to tell myself that it's a track meet at the end of the day. It doesn't define who I am, good or bad, but I still go out there and give my very best. And for me, high jump, what's important to me is clearing the bar on the first try. That's my goal. And
yeah, because you get to adjust a little bit.
Right.
Like, you get attempts and you get one shot. Mm-hmm. Like, it's such a different thing. Yeah. Every sport has nuance.
Exactly.
But, you can make some adjustments. Do you make any adjustments? Like, as you're there, or are you just doing your routine and getting into your structure?
Yeah, I just do my typical routine, like what I do at practice. Hopefully, I have the chance to do some block starts before the race starts. If not, I just gotta go out there and do what I gotta do. But to add on to what JP said, it's just another track meet, honestly. I mean, I know it's bigger than that, but to keep myself sane and not let my emotions get the best of me, not to have a panic attack while I'm on the track, I just say it's a regular track meet. And I always, maybe there is somebody on the track that could beat me, but in my head, you're not seeing me at all. So that's what gets me through the race. And I run my hardest. Like I said, every race is my last race, always. So that's what helps me get through it. But the main thing is I really, really hope I can get some block starts in before the actual race starts, because if I don't, sometimes it's hard.
It's the bar. You said getting over it the first time is a big thing in your prep. What happens if you don't? Let's just say that.
Well, if I don't, I know I have the ability to make the next bar. And high jump is such a mental sport. And if you have the mindset that, oh, I didn't make the first bar, I don't know if I can make the second, then you're already losing. You gotta stay optimistic, and you need to. That's what I do. Is I tell myself, well, I may have missed that bar, but I learned from what I did wrong on that jump. And now I'm gonna correct it and get it on the next one. And so my goal is to just keep climbing higher and higher, and win or lose, it doesn't define who I am. But
and when you clear that first bar, what goes through your head?
It boosts my confidence a lot. It's just almost like weight off of my shoulders, because now I can relax and prepare for the next jump. And at Nationals, there's going to be a lot of jumpers, so it gives me time to just get back in my element. And it just is a really good feeling after I cleared the bar on the first try. So that's my goal coming into the meet. And yeah, definitely boost my confidence.
Well, congratulations to both of you. I'm excited to go and watch you and compete. And last race, beginning of something special. Who knows? Mm-hmm. I'm just excited to follow your guys' journey as all of the Dragons are. So thank you for sitting down with us today, and good luck.
Thank you.
No
Appreciate
problem. Finally. Oh.
Really that bad?
No, it wasn't that bad. I just was
too
nervous.
bad.
Whew.
I felt calm the whole time.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
It was not bad.
I was working it up in my head, but now it's not terrible.
Just like competition.
Cool.
I'm gonna win nationals, by the way. Hopefully.